Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi dan salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Perkenalkan, saya Septina Indrayani, dosen pengampu mata kuliah yang akan saya jelaskan pada hari ini. Pada video ini, saya ingin membagikan gambaran singkat mengenai mata kuliah yang saya ajarkan, mulai dari deskripsi mata kuliah yang sesuai dengan RPSOBE, cara pelaksanaannya, sampai bagaimana capaian pembelajarannya dinilai. Mata kuliah yang saya ampu adalah menulis teks akademik dasar bahasa Inggris dengan kode BIS 203 berbobot 3 SKS dan diajarkan kepada mahasiswa semester 2 program studi bahasa Inggris untuk komunikasi bisnis dan profesional atau yang biasa disebut BISPRO di jurusan Administrasi Niaga Politeknik Negeri Jakarta. Mata kuliah ini membekali mahasiswa dengan keterampilan dasar menulis teks akademik dalam bahasa Inggris melalui berbagai konteks penulisan, mulai dari paragraf, deskriptif, proses argumentatif, hingga perbandingan dan kontras. Harapannya, setelah mengikuti mata kuliah ini, mahasiswa mampu menghasilkan tulisan yang terstruktur, tepat, dan efektif, sesuai dengan tuntutan penulisan akademik di perguruan tinggi. Dari sisi pelaksanaannya, mata kuliah ini dirancang dengan pola kombinasi tatap muka dan daring atau blended learning yang dipadukan dengan bentuk kuliah sekaligus praktik langsung. Jadi, mahasiswa tidak hanya menerima penjelasan teori di kelas, tapi juga langsung berlatih menulis pada setiap pertemuan, baik secara mandiri maupun berkelompok, dengan dukungan platform daring yaitu e-learning PNJ untuk sebagian kegiatan seperti diskusi dan pengumpulan tugas. Nah, pada pertemuan yang akan saya tunjukkan prosesnya di bagian kedua dari video ini, topik yang dibahas adalah paragraf deskriptif, khususnya bagaimana menyusun kerangka dan mengembangkan ide di dalamnya. Topik ini dipilih karena menjadi salah satu fondasi penting sebelum mahasiswa masuk ke jenis paragraf akademik yang lebih kompleks, seperti paragraf argumentatif atau paragraf perbandingan dan kontras. Secara keseluruhan, luaran yang ingin dicapai dari mata kuliah ini adalah kemampuan mahasiswa untuk menyusun paragraf yang berbasis genre dan teks ilmiah populer dalam bahasa Inggris secara terstruktur dan koheren. Artinya, di akhir semester, mahasiswa diharapkan tidak hanya memahami teori penulisan paragraf, tetapi juga mampu menerapkannya secara konsisten dalam berbagai bentuk tulisan akademik. Luaran ini juga terhubung langsung dengan capaian pembelajaran lulusan program studi, khususnya CPL 1, yaitu kemampuan menerapkan dasar-dasar bahasa Inggris ke dalam 4 keterampilan utama, menyimak, berbicara, membaca, dan menulis. Mata kuliah ini secara khusus memperkuat aspek menulis sebagai salah satu pilar keterampilan berbahasa yang dituntut dari lulusan BISPRO. Untuk pertemuan dengan topik paragraf deskriptif ini, capaian pembelajaran mata kuliah yang ditargetkan adalah KAD 3, yakni mahasiswa mampu membuat kerangka paragraf deskriptif dalam konteks teks akademik. Capaian ini menjadi salah satu dari 9 capaian akhir yang direncanakan sepanjang semester, yang secara bertahap mengantarkan mahasiswa dari memahami struktur paragraf sederhana hingga mampu menyusun paragraf yang utuh berdasarkan genre teks akademik di pertemuan-pertemuan selanjutnya. Dari sisi penilaian, mata kuliah ini menerapkan asesmen yang menggabungkan aktivitas partisipatif dan hasil proyek. Dengan bobot gabungan keduanya minimal 50% dari total nilai, sejalan dengan capaian indikator kinerja utama nomor 7. Khusus untuk topik paragraf deskriptif, teknik penilaiannya berupa penugasan penulis paragraf yang dinilai dengan rubrik, serta penilaian teman sebaya atau peer assessment, dengan kriteria yang meliputi kelengkapan kerangka, ketepatan pengguna penanda urutan, kesesuaian diksi akademik, dan koherensi paragraf secara keseluruhan. Bobot penilaian untuk pertemuan ini adalah 5% dari nilai akhir mata kuliah. Terakhir, mengenai referensi. Mata kuliah ini merujuk pada 2 buku ajar yang saya susun dengan dosen sejawat, yaitu Basic Skills in Writing, From Words to Sentences, dan Practical Academic Writing, Developing Paragraphs. Kedua buku ini kami kembangkan agar materi menulis mulai dari tingkat kalimat hingga paragraf akademik lebih kontekstual dan relevan dengan kebutuhan mahasiswa BISPRO. Selain kedua buku tersebut, mata kuliah ini juga didukung oleh sejumlah sumber referensi mutakhir lainnya. Itulah gambaran umum mengenai mata kuliah menulis teks akademik dasar bahasa Inggris, mulai dari deskripsi, cara pelaksanaan, capaian pembelajaran, hingga sistem penilaiannya. Selanjutnya, saya akan menunjukkan bagaimana proses pembelajaran paragraf deskriptif ini berlangsung. Selamat menyaksikan. Hai everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss.
Morning,
Good
Miss.
morning, Miss.
Morning, Miss.
Hi.
Morning, Miss.
So, before we start the class, let's check who's here today, okay? I'm going to call your full name. You're going to say your nickname or just say present, okay? Kalisa, Kalisa.
Present.
Okay. Shefi Anissa.
Present, Miss.
Aulia Rahma.
Present, Miss.
Okay. Moza Syawalia.
Present, Miss.
Kayla Adin Sane.
Present, Miss.
Okay. Livaya Diandra.
Present, Miss.
Azalia Rani.
Present, Miss.
Arifka Lutfia Azahra. Arifka.
Present.
Oh,
Present.
okay. Probably the connections, yeah. Aurelia Belva.
She can't attend, Miss.
Oh, yeah. Okay. She told me before. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. Regina Carmelita Galina.
Present, Miss.
Okay. Riva Nida Aulia.
Present, Miss.
Sefira Riviani. Raditya Rahman.
Present, Miss.
Marco Ramius.
Alive, like always.
Okay. Ines Maritza.
Present, Miss.
Syarah Nur Anissa.
Present, Miss.
Maula Aulia. Maula, are you here? Lisa, can you check is Maula on the Zoom or not?
I think she got locked out, Miss. Maybe signal.
Yeah, okay. So, Hana Jazwa.
Present, Miss.
Okay, Fazahra
Present, Miss.
and Keisha Dewi.
Present, Miss.
Okay, some of you are, some of your friends probably got the internet connections, unstable internet connections, yeah? Okay, now, we are going to have the continuation of the paragraph. Last week we talked about the paragraph components, but today we're going to talk about a descriptive paragraph. Yeah, but before that, I want to check whether you still remember about the theory or the practice from last week. So I'm going to share the screen, and you are going to have the activity there. Okay, now do you see my slide now?
Yes, Miss.
You do?
Yes,
Okay,
Miss.
right. So last week we talked about the paragraph components, which is topic sentence, supporting sentences, and concluding sentence. Yeah. Now, instead of me asking you one by one, I would like you to do this. So I have this one. Okay. Do you see an app of Mentimeter on your screen? You do? Okay. Now you can, what do you call this? Scan this barcode and then try to answer these questions. Okay. Okay. One is coming. There's one. Respond. Okay. Good. Okay, seems lots of you know. Okay, there are two differences, yeah? We're going to discuss it right away. So, which sentence adds details and brings the paragraph to a close? Remember what makes the paragraph coming to an end, yeah? So, which one do you think that ended the paragraph? Yeah, it could be tricky because there are details, yeah, details. So some of you think it's a supporting sentence, but the clue is brings the paragraph to a close. So it should be the concluding sentence. Okay, let's go to the next one. Uh, nah, this one. Which sentence states the main idea of a paragraph? Supporting sentence, transition sentence, concluding sentence, or topic sentence? Okay, I'm still waiting for a few more students to join because on the screen there are 14 out of 19. Okay, so lots of you talk about topic sentence, yeah, you are right. Because the main idea should be in the topic sentence. Well done, everyone. Let's go to the next one. Oh, I think I missed this one. Which order would you create the clearest descriptive paragraph? Now, this is the one that we are going to learn. So I just want to know whether you already know about this. So when you write the paragraph of descriptive, what is the order? Lots of you knows the answers, yeah? Probably because you have learned this from schools, yeah? From high schools. Okay. All right, good. Good job, everyone. Nobody has the wrong answers. Okay, next one. Now, when you talk about descriptive, which detail is most descriptive and specific? Look at the sentence and then choose which one is the most descriptive and specific ones. Good job. Anyone would like to share the reason why the sentence on the left is the most descriptive one? You can raise your hands before I call you. Anyone? Why do you think soft afternoon light falls across the wooden desk is the most descriptive and specific out of those three sentences? I'm trying to, okay. Yeah, Rani. Rani got it first. Thank you, Marco, for raising the hands. But let's see from Rani's answers.
Okay, Miss, thank you. So why do I think that it is the most descriptive? Because the use of adjective to explain what kind of afternoon light it is, and also it tells us where the light falls. It gives us more information rather than just explaining that the room is nice and so on.
Excellent answers. Yeah. Although the other three also have the adjective like nice, large, yeah. Oh, the last one doesn't have an adjective. But the most complete and you can imagine as clear as possible is this the one that you have chosen, yeah? So good job. Okay, next one. Now, if you have to choose a topic sentence out of 4 sentences from here, which one is the best one? Okay, interesting. Lots of you choose, there are 13 of you choose the university library is quiet, welcoming space. But some of you still think the library has 3 floors. Okay, let's listen to the one who chose the library has 3 floors. Anyone would like to share why do you choose that one? Yes, Marco.
I think the reason why I chose the answer about the building has three floors or something like that was because of the fact that I can give branches to why to more about the building having 3 floors. So it sounds not so specific and not too broad.
Okay, so you think that the library has 3 floors is still a general
Yep,
ideas, yeah? Okay,
yep, it can be developed further.
and it can be developed more. Okay, good. Thank you. I would like to hear from the other one who chose the university library is quiet, welcoming space. Anyone who chose this one? Because I cannot see the respondent, yeah, only the number. So those who answer the university library is a quite welcoming space, you may turn on your audio. Yes, Regina.
So the reason why I choose the university library is a quiet, welcoming space as the topic sentence is actually kind of the same because I think it's still general because it states that the university library is a quiet and welcoming space. So the text will probably elaborate more why and how the university library is a quiet and welcoming space, Miss.
Okay. Right. In a way, those answers could be the same because you aim to the same purpose, which is you would like to describe more about it, or this statement can be described more. You can add more ideas to describe the the statement. So, for example, like Marco said, the library has 3 floors. Maybe he would like to explain why it has 3 floors or describing each floors, yeah. Or like Regina said, the focus is the quiet and welcoming space. So maybe she would describe how quiet it is, yeah, and how welcoming for students to use a library as a welcoming space. Yeah, so both can be used actually. It depends on how the writer purpose or what is the intention of the writer. Okay, good. Let's continue to this one. Now, what is the main purpose of academic descriptive paragraph? Mhm. Okay. So seems like we can finish earlier because you already know the purpose, yeah? When you describe, you want to create a vivid or clear picture so the reader can imagine as clear as possible. Good job. Okay, all right. So I think we can end this session. Now, I would like to share uh, wait a minute. Bear with me. I'm going to share again my slide. Okay, so we know that when you describe a paragraph, you need to have the 3 parts, although not all types of paragraph will have the last part, which is the concluding sentence. I think we have discussed it that when we write a paragraph in a form of text, sometimes not all paragraphs have the conclusion, yeah? Now, the idea of today's topic is we're going to learn how to identify the characteristics of this paragraph, and then the structures, sentence or and tenses used, and of course, finally, you're going to practice how to write the paragraph. So, descriptive paragraph. Some of you knows that the purpose is to describe, so the reader can see or imagine as clear as possible. What's the difference between the academic descriptive paragraph with the common descriptive paragraph? Usually, we have the formal vocabularies, and then we don't really put a lot of emotions. We just describe it as a factual things, and then usually we use formal words, so no slang, no short forms, because it's academic. You still can use sensory details like five senses, but it depends on the purpose itself. What is commonly different is this one, the neutral point of view. When you want to describe, like in a common descriptive text or speaking, sometimes you use your own point of view. Like, for example, library. For me, library is big. I always come there. So you use first point of view. But for academic, we tend to avoid that. We tend to focus on the object. So we use the third person point of view. Okay. Now, I divided into four parts. There are the tone. The difference is in the tone, in the dictions, the choice of the words, and then the point of view, and then the purpose. Okay. Are we good so far? Do you have questions? If you do, you can raise your hand. If you don't, you can give me cross or thumbs down. Okay. So far, so good, yeah? Now, let's take a look at this two texts. Okay. I'm going to ask two of you to read it for me. Radit, I'd like you to try to read the academic versions. And then Hannah, please write the non-academic. Okay. Others, try to look at the difference. What are the differences? Okay. Radit, are you ready?
Yes, Miss.
Mhm.
The university library reading room is designed to support focused, silent study. Rows of wooden desks are illuminated by soft overhead lighting, while tall shelves of reference materials line the perimeter. The air carries a faint scent of aged paper, and only the occasional turning of page break the silence.
Thank you. No errors in pronunciation. Well done, Radit. Okay, let's listen from Hannah.
Okay, Miss. I love hanging out at my favorite coffee shop downtown. The smell of fresh coffee hits you the second you walk in, and the cozy courses make you never want to leave. Honestly, the caramel latte there is to die for. It's basically my second home.
Okay. So, what do you think, guys? When you read these two paragraphs, can you imagine them clearly, the library and the coffee shop? Yes? Yeah, good. But what makes it different from academic? Can somebody, Sarah, would you like to share the main difference that you catch from these two texts?
Oh, yes, Miss. I think the academic one is used more and formal and objective tone, and for
Mhm.
the academic is informal and also use like everyday words.
Everyday words, yeah. Can you give an example? What do you think the words that you think is an everyday words in this
Uh,
non-academic text?
like hanging out
Hanging
and
out. Yeah.
cozy, basically.
Yeah. So you heard that often, yeah? Uh,
Yes.
every day. How about in the non-academic? Which word that you think this is really academic?
Um, eliminated.
Yeah, very good point. Because when you say it, you try to read it. Am I writing? Am I seeing? Am I speaking it correctly? Ya, berarti kelihatan tuh. Seems like you don't really look these words or find these words a lot in everyday life. Good. Thank you. Anyone would like to share the other differences, probably? The one that is not mentioned by Syarah? Yes. Wah, Marco. Okay, go ahead, Marco.
I think if we look at the text, the non-academic text also uses an informal mark, which is the exclamation mark at the first line.
I see. Interesting. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, usually you find the exclamation marks when you show emotions. Yeah,
Mhm.
so the tone is really personal. Very good. Thank you, Marco, for pointing that out. Okay, now, so I think I don't really have to speak much about this. You all probably know. So in academic paragraph of descriptions, the generic structure is the same like the non-academic. Yeah. So the purpose is the same. You want to describe as vivid as possible, but the tenses is also used the simple present. We didn't catch on the tenses, why we use simple present tense, because when you want to describe, usually you describe something factual. Although it could be used the past tense when you talk about past experience, when you describe about the event that is already been happened in the past, or maybe the building that has been torn down. So it depends on the purpose, yeah, but mostly the tenses used is simple present. Okay, now I think we can go to the next one because we're almost running out of the time. This is the way you describe the descriptions. There are two patterns that you can use: the spatial order and the order or order of importance. Yeah, spatial orders usually when you describe objects like things. For example, library, houses, campuses, many things, object. However, order of importance, usually when you describe about something abstract like concept or events. Yeah, so you can differentiate between these two. Okay, now let's practice. I would like you to do this practice individually. So I'm going to show you the quizzes. I don't know whether you look at my quizzes now. You do? Okay. The same thing like with Mentimeter. You can scan the barcode or you can put the code here. Terima kasih sudah menyaksikan video ini sebagai salah satu bentuk pernyataan diri dosen dalam Unjuk Kerja Tridharma Perguruan Tinggi atau PDD-UKTPT di bidang pengajaran. Semoga informasi yang disampaikan komprehensif dan bermanfaat.